Yeah.
All right, it's been a while since we could talk about a Mariners win on this show, but they got it done today, salvaging the series finale in the Bronx, beating the Yankees 1-0. All about pitching today, Chris. Logan Gilbert throws 6 scoreless innings. He scatters 4 hits, and he strikes out 7.
Logan Gilbert delivered big time with his team pretty much hitting rock bottom. They needed somebody to step up. Logan Gilbert did that today. And Logan Gilbert's actually been very good the past few months. In his last 10 starts, Logan Gilbert now 5-3 with a 2.88 ERA. He is giving the Mariners a chance to win every time he takes the mound. His control today, absolutely incredible. Just 1 walk in this game for Gilbert. With 40 games to go, Gilbert will get several more big starts down the stretch. They're going to need that. Taking a look at the starting pitching in New York, Wu went 5 innings, didn't give up 1 run, his best road start of the season. Unfortunately, the Mariners couldn't hit in that game. Bryce Miller had one of his roughest outings of the season. That's the game where the Mariners could hit. Unfortunately, Miller, Gabe Spire roughed up, but Logan Gilbert coming through today. The bullpen, 9 earned runs, gave up a lot of those in yesterday's game.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. You look at Logan Gilbert, he's 29 years old. He's the oldest Mariners starter, so he's the big veteran on this squad when it comes to the starting rotation. This win did not come easy. Mariners not only needed a strong start from Gilbert, but they needed that bullpen to shut down the Yankees. Andres Munoz struck out 2 in the 9th to get his 21st save. Dan Wilson said, "The strong day on the mound started with Gilbert, and he praised his big right-hander for his competitiveness."
The inning ends and he's sprinting out to the mound. Like he wants to be out there. He wants the ball. He wants to get started. He wants to compete. He wants to win. And that's what we saw today from him. And that's that's the feeling that these guys have. It was a game that we really needed, and Logan was up to the task for sure.
Logan was definitely up to the task. And, Paul, when you look at this team and the roller coaster ride that we've been on, there has been at least one constant, and that is your closer, Andres Munoz. He has been absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. We featured him on this show several months ago. Paul, in his last 17 games. How about these numbers? 2-0, 9 saves, and a 1.04 ERA. There was a lot of people talking that the Mariners need to go get Miller. Andres Munoz is shutting them all up right now because when he gets the ball, he is under control. He is throwing nasty stuff. He's hitting 102, 103. He throws that slider in there. That's great to see that down the stretch. But we're going to get into some things that this team needs to improve. And we talked about on this show yesterday. Paul, you got to hit the ball.
Yeah.
You got to hit the ball.
I mean, check out the offensive performance, in this series, Chris. I mean, hitting 181 for the entire 3-game series, 17 hits and 94 at-bats. But when you look at that 181, that's just... Yeah, that's not going to get you anywhere. If those guys don't pitch out of their minds today, and that bullpen comes in there, reliever after reliever, mowing these guys down, and Dom Canzone had a great put out in this game as well, so they need the defense to go along with that pitching. But, man, they needed all of the intangibles today. 5 hits in this game, and I know Colt Emerson didn't get any hits at bats in this game, but at one point I looked at the lineup, and you had Cal, Colt, and Leo Rivas in the lineup. Cal batting 159, Colt now batting 190, and Leo batting 130. You cannot have 3 hitters in your lineup under the Mendoza line, Paul. Yeah.
And here poor Cal, he jumped it to 161 yesterday, goes 0 for 4, it drops back down to 159 today. What is going on here? We may never know. It has just been a rough season, and they're moving them up and down the lineup today. They moved them up a little bit, hoping that would change things. It did not. But Johnny Pereda, I thought he did pretty good behind the plate, Paul.
Yeah, he got an opportunity today. That was one intangible from today's game. The catcher, Johnny Pereda, was spot on when it came to his challenges. Those challenges became strikeouts, and no one appreciated that more than Logan Gilbert.
Yeah, that was huge. That was a turning moment for me on the mound. I felt like the first one I thought was there. The second one I thought no chance. I was telling Johnny winning challenge. I'm like, no. And then we won it. So I learned my lesson. Don't doubt Johnny out there.
Those challenges were everything, and Johnny was all over it. Just a great job by him today. And turning those balls into strikes or strikeouts in some cases. Not only does it help your pitcher out, but it's a huge momentum boost.
Johnny Pereda was spot on, and he's playing with a little fire. And I've got to start to wonder, Paul, if you need some of these young guns to be brought up from Tacoma. I've mentioned it many times. Michael Arroyo, why not? Why not bring him up? Why not bring him up? I mean, it couldn't be much worse than what we're seeing right now. You need some spark. You need some fire. You need some guys that are going to try to go out and earn a contract. So I'm saying you've got, 40 games to go. I mean, you are one series victory away from getting back in this, Paul. I mean, you've got to take 2 out of 3 against Houston, possibly sweep this series. There it is right there. There's the latest. I mean, we mentioned it. They're in this thing, Paul, because the Astros and the Rangers are not good.
All right, well, let's just touch on the fact that you look at the standings here. The Mariners do pull within 5 games of the Astros with the win today. The Astros had the day off, and now it's off to Houston for that weekend series, as you mentioned. The Rangers wrap up the series with the Angels tonight before heading to Sacramento for a weekend series against the Athletics, who are playing horrible baseball right now. And, when you're going into Houston, Chris, the Astros rank 4th in the American League in batting average, and the Mariners are 2nd to last. So, listen, you can't sugarcoat this thing today at all. If Gilbert and that bullpen don't pitch out of their minds, and they're going to lose this game again. So they got it done, and that's the important thing. Whatever it takes to snap a 6-game losing streak, and they got everything working for them except for the bats.
Weston Wilson from High Point, North Carolina, the former Clemson Tiger, coming through with the home run today. They had 5 HRs in this series, but here's an interesting stat. Just 1 double. 1 double.
Yeah, well, Weston is built like a brick house, and so is Las Montez. I mean, this guy, as Chris is talking about, Montez Arroyo, this guy over here is just tooting the horn to bring those guys up. Who knows when they're going to come up and make their major league debuts? But I'll tell you what, Montez hit his 33rd home run last night, an inside the park job. Fans are clamoring for the guy to get called up. He's hitting 270 in Tacoma. Montez 6'5", 220.
Look at the speed, Paul.
Oh, look at the power this guy backs too. He's a big boy, that's for sure. So it'll be interesting to see when he gets. Here's the thing that I worry about with Montez. It's kind of like the old major league thing. You bring this big stud up, and then the major league pitchers look at him and go, let me just throw you a breaking ball real quick. Let me throw you a little something here. And then he got him up there just flailing. So it'll be really interesting to see how he makes that transition to major league pitching.
I totally get it, but at this point, nobody else is hitting the ball, so why not give these 2 guys a flyer? Yeah. Why not?
Well,
I mean, it could hurt.
I know.
You had 5 hits in this game.
I know, man. I mean, look, you mentioned Leo Rivas. It's like, at least give Dan credit for shoving a few other guys in there. You're not getting it done with the other guys.
Yeah.
Like, mix up the lineup a little bit. Give some of these lower tier guys a shot.
Hey, but in the end, Paul, that's right. They won.
Sound the alarm.
They won.
The streak is over.